Hi, my name is Bobby, and this is going to be part two of my second season Excel helper tutorial thingy. I don't know if it's a helper, score sheet, what. Part one, hopefully I should have a link in the description below where I introduce you and show you how I set this thing up and give you a little information about it. This is where I'm actually going to use it. And I'm actually going to play a little bit and show you, okay, here's what I do. I use now this is my normal setup. I have it over here on my screen for a reason. Now normally right here I have taken my second season game book and basically I put it in a PDF form and I usually keep it right here so I can look at it, but I'm not going to show it off. That'd be wrong. That's or in my opinion, it's wrong. But now there's one thing I do. I go up here to view, new window, which what that does is it creates a new window of the same, basically the same thing I'm looking at, and it's my stats window. That's all it is. It's going to be my stats window. And now I'm back on here, and what happens is, and I'll show you. I do stats after every possession. When the teams change possession, I'll just come over here, fill out whatever stats are necessary, and we're going to be doing that. Right now, we got the Bengals at the Oilers, 2015 Bengals at the 1961 Oilers, um, using modern rules, except when it comes to kicking, and they changed the goalpost. And so the Oilers have the goal. When the Oilers kick, the goalpost is at the uh, goal line. So if the Bengals are at the Oilers' 23-yard line trying to kick a field goal, they're attempting a 40-yard field goal. Where if the Oilers are at the Bengal 23-yard line, they're only kicking a 30-yard field goal. But first, we got to find out who gets the choice to kick off or receive? 1 to 3, it's the Bengals. We're looking at that die right there. It's a 6. The Oilers get the choice. So the Oilers will defer, which means the Bengals will want the ball first. So we're going to do this right here. I don't know where the Bengals are going to end up at, but I don't want to lose what I just formatted. All right. And the Oilers do kick off from the 40. The Bengals, like I said, kicking team. Now this is where I'll show you how this works a little bit. So the order place clicker is a man by the name of George Blanda. And like I said, this is the way I do it. Now this is going to be a change of possession. So I'm going to go up here. I highlight it in yellow. All right. So now we're ready to start. We're going to kick off. George Blanda. This is a free set from the Back to Minnesota website. The Oilers are, at least. He is a B on the kickoffs. Ooh, 65. Not good. 50 yards and a blocker returns it. Now, normally I'd be writing kick returners' names, but I'm just going to write blocker. They have a assumed return rating of 10. And I use this 35. He returns at 8. So 40 and 90, that's the 10-yard line. So the Bengals will be starting off. And then I copy. Now, because it was turned, that took time. Now you select in the time box. You cannot type unless you type one of these numbers. And I've got the normal timing, 30 and 15 seconds up above. And then I got 4, 5, 8, 10, 20, 25, 50. That took a half, 15 seconds. And one thing you'll notice that you might want to know is it automatically calculated my time. Now, if I was, let's unmerge that. It got merged somehow. There you go. If I did not have on automatic calculations because I was using the die roller on this, it would not calculate and you'd have to hit F9 to have it automatically subtract time. But of because I still have it on automatic, it does it automatically. All right, so the Bengals got the ball. There's nothing else for me to write on that. The Bengals are on offense. Let's see what they do. They're going to go to Tennessee. Tennessee going off the probable pass. There's going to be pass. Now I said pass. What pass versus safe? So now this is, you don't have to do this. I like putting in what the play is. Helps me remember. Helps me keep track. And then I can, my goal is always the same thing. 6 months from now, when I completely forgot about this, I want to be able to go back, look at this, and be able to tell you exactly what happened in the game. 26. CE and E or E, no. TA or FB, a 2. TA, the TA is a 2. So we're heading to the XS column, 42. Now you know why I have more dice. Is E a 2 pass? No. What was it, 42? 42E, wide open, 16-yard catch to number 2. Great. Do I have enough light on? Hang on just a second. 16 to Green. AJ Green. Now this is where again, so I got Green. Oops, wrong team. And it's Dalton. So, and this is how I do it. Dalton to Green for 16 yards. That takes the whole tick. And they got a first down, and they did it by the pass. And that was so now they have first and 10 at their own 34. I don't keep doing that. I'll know, hey, they're still at the bingo 34. What's their next play? 4. Outside run. They're looking for the run. They're gonna versus a safe. Outside run versus safe 22. Well, that's going to depend upon the runner. The runner is going to be 14. Giovanni Bernard. Okay. His outside is a triple A. He's good, but 22 ain't going to help him. He only gained a raw yard. And for these, 1 yard. Second and 9 at their own 35. Andy Dalton lines up. He's calling another outside run versus another safe defense. You don't have to select. If you know what it is, copy paste. Copy paste is your friend. 25 this time. TB or FB or run 0. TB is not a run 0. FB is not a run 0. 25 no. Headed to the XR column again. 64 oh. Is the runners greater than a D? The runner's 14 again outside. We already know Giovanni's rating is much better than a D. He's on the go column. 46. 42 plus 2, 44-yard run. Holy cow, he just ripped off a huge run. They got a first down by the run. So they have first and 10. 79, that's 21 or 21. So they're almost in the red zone. Tendency, there's going to be a versus the blitz, I can tell you that. Or defense says, we need to stop this now. Tendency two, their tendency is a pass and medium. Medium pass versus the blitz. Okay, and it's a 13. Dalton is a triple A. 13 Q yards. He's a 13, so a 13-yard pass to Evert, I guess is the name. Tyler Evert. Never heard of him. I had somebody on the Dalton on the I can't remember what for Delphi forums. I'm posting my results of this tournament. Said go Bengals, and dear Lord, they're going. That's another first down by the pass, and they have a first and goal at the Oiler 8. Quick moving, and this time they're going to go. That changes to a short pass. That would be a safe defense, but inside the goal line, it's automatically the correct call. Short pass versus pass. 42. Is the EC a zero pass? No, he is not. That's actually the guy who just caught the ball, Evert. No, complete over linebacker for our yards. I go with this guy right here, number 10. That's still Evert. Evert cut, and I'll just show you right here what I do. Dalton, copy Evert. And that was Quicko. Their place kicker is Uber. No. Place kicker is Nugent. If you have to, I've used this row down here for extra points. Sometimes the names get a little long. I admit Nugent is a double A. So unless this is 53, should be no problem. And Nugent is good. That's a scoring play. I highlight scoring plays. And now we're back to a kickoff. Except this time it's not Blanda. It is Nugent. That should be a B. And he's kicking off now. The Bengals, modern times, they kick off from the 35. They're a modern team. So Nugent's kicking off. Yes, we're going to be doing stats, but I like to do the kickoff first. Nugent is a triple A kickoff, dude. Holy cow. 72-yard to the primary. 72 and 35, that's 107. 7 yards in the end zone. He's not, no, I don't think. Unless he's something like really great. Billy Cannon, nope. He's going to stay right. The Oilers will take it over for their first possession at their 25. Now, I also do this right here. Let's see, what is the bingo? And again, you got all these functions, might as well use them. And that way it stands out. Now, if I want, can I go back here and redo this right now? Actually, I will this time to show you what I do. But first, I'm going to do the stats. But a lot of times I don't do it until the game's over. Okay, be honest with you. Okay, this was the away team. So what do we got here? Now, you can, if you want, copy paste, but I like retyping because I like typing in his initials. The reason I don't use the first initial on here, it takes up more room, and sometimes you're fighting for room. There was no return, and that's why there's no yardage on that. So Dalton threw for 16 to Green. And as you can see, the first time you're typing this in, it takes a little bit more because you got to type out their names. Then Giovanni, I don't think he's going to. These two are for your main runners. I don't think this Giovanni dude's going to carry much. Oh, wait, his name is Giovanni Bernard. So I got to go back and change some things. And that is good because that's going to allow me to show you another function that is just, you can't beat it. Let's go to home. Go here to find select. Now, if you just want to look for a name, find. I actually want to replace. I want to replace Giovanni with Bernard. Replace all. Just did it, Bernard. Whammo. Then Dalton hit Everett for 13 and 8 and a touchdown. Tyler. And he got one for 13. Tab is your friend. He got a touchdown. Nobody got I had a kick returner, blocker, I don't count. Field goals, Nugent, Mike. 1 for 1. They did not have a single third down, but they did get some first downs. Pass, run, pass. They didn't, and they haven't even done anything. And oh, I'm going to show you how I do it. We'll go here. Okay. Team that scored, the Bengals. Copy. Paste. It was the first quarter. They scored. This is when the play started. This was when the play started, 12:45. So 12:30. By the way, interesting little thing. If you want to know, their time of possession will run from their first scrimmage play to his first scrimmage play. So their time of possession is 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Anyway, let's see here. Dalton. A. Dalton. 8-yard pass to T. Evert. Quick, fast score. Nugent kick. Their drive was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plays. So I keep the formula bar open. 5 plays. Was that 82 yards? Jeez. And they did it in a whopping 2 minutes, 15 seconds. And they're up 7-0. Uh, mm, Hopefully this boy, I don't want another blowout. I've had a couple now. So now the Oilers take over on offense. Let's see what they can do. They're running a pure neutral that could be anything. They're going to start off trying to hit a screen against a blitz. Might not be a bad idea. 14. George Blandy is the quarterback. Completion is not good. It falls incomplete. This is one area that, now it is the truth, that did not take any time. And they've got second 10. Completion percentages have gone way up. So the orders might be a little bit of an advantage. Tennessee neutral 6 inside run versus safe. I wish I could show you. Yeah, I'll tell you what I can do. I'll shrink this down so you can't really see anything. This is my PDF. And what I did is I scanned each page, and then I put bookmarks in. So like all I got to do is, okay, right there. And this inside run versus safe. Let's go right there. And then, of course, when it's big enough I can read it, inside run versus safe 33, TB a run of 0. TB is yes. This is going to be a long game. Miss Bach runner cut down for a 1 yard loss. This set does not have. It's got this right here. They use double 665. Claude King. Oh, this is gonna be a long game. I got a feeling. What he lost 1 yard. Was it 33? We lost a yard. And I get to show you my first third down. So it's 3rd and 11. This is a third down play. You can always do this after the play is over. 25. Yeah, don't matter. It does to me. I'm pretty bad. Okay, there we go. 3rd and 11, probable pass. They're going to go with a short pass. No, it's another screen. Screen versus pass. Yep, screen versus pass. Scared to go down the field. 56 is J, a 2 pass. No. 56, no. Complete, driven out of bounds after a yards. So it's going to be 55. Who's 55 on the? And this guy divides them up. Short. So McLeod. What is McLeod? He's a he's a wide receiver. Never even heard of this guy. So it's going to be Blanda to Cleode, and he will get 2 yards. Oh boy. 4th and 9 from their own 26. Well, that's definitely going to be a punt. And their punter is a guy by the name of Norton. He's going to be changing possession. Probably. Norton's going to punt. He's going to say an A, B, or C. Yes, he's a B. Subtract 1, no return. 40 yards, no return. 40 yards in our no return. That does take time. So the Bengals are going to take over at 66-34. Football math, gotta love it. And it's time to do stats. Not gonna be much. So George Blanda threw an incomplete pass and then went for 2 yards to E. McLeod. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. You know, hey, put it in the. I don't think some guy Claude King is going to be much of a rusher. He lost a yard. And then we come down here. They had a 3rd down. They didn't make it. They didn't make any first downs. Norton did get his first punt. Jim Norton, in fact. And that's it. Quick stats. Now we're going back. So the Bengals have the ball, and they're going to go with a medium pass versus safe. They think they can pass on the Oilers, and so far I can't say they're wrong. Medium pass versus safe. 36. Is the center a 0? No. Let me turn to the right page. He's still not. Is that right? 36. Center, no. Dumps off for double dice yards. 2. Green again. This time we can use these. 15-6. So Dalton the green for 6. And you can see how this works. Takes the pearl ticks. 2nd and 4. And let's see what are they going to do this time? They're going to go short. No, screen pass. This time the screen pass versus pass. Screen pass versus pass. 65. Is F a 0 pass? Yes. The Houston defense is not good. 65, yes. So we're headed to the XS column and out of bounds. So now we go 43. Is FB or SB a 0 pass? FB is not. SB, yes, he is. So he's wrapped up after a D6 gain. So a 4 yard, no, I can't use that. I already used it. 1 yard gain. 2. Sa- San? Mohammed San. So he completed it, but not for much. And the Bengals are faced with their first third down of the afternoon. Third and 3. He's at his 40. At their 41. It's going to be a third down play. Third and 3, that can call anything. And they will audible. No. The audible goes to the probable pass. It's going to be a full-on audible to a 6, which is an inside run. So the audibles to an inside run versus a safety fence. Can they get the first down? 54. Is H a runner too? I bet you he's not. I said their defense is not good. H a runner too? No, he is not. So is that 54? 54, no. Is EC ready to run 0? No. So he picks up 8 yards. Who picked up 8 yards? Bernard. Maybe Giovanni's going to be a little bit more a runner than I thought he was. And they got another first down by the run. This is not gonna be a good game. All right. I want to play out some more, get to the end of this quarter, and then show you how I change quarters and create a new quarter. We'll pause the video. Okay, I'm back a little bit quicker because I had something happen. I want to show you how I do it. So Dalton tried a long pass. It might have been intercepted if they had been past the 50, but they weren't. And it fell incomplete, but there's a penalty, and the orders were called for offsides. So Dalton's incomplete pass actually did not happen. So what I go do, this is how I have chosen to do it. I'm going to highlight that, put in here no play. Now, time did go by, but it assures you that that incomplete does not count because technically it did not happen. Now they have a first and 5 at the order 46. And so you can see how that goes. Okay, pausing again. Right, I'm back and I've completed the first quarter. Bengals jumped out to a 14-0 lead. Blanda threw an interception and the Bengals took over. Looked like they were driving. I like writing down when the quarterback goes to the Y chart so I can see that, hey, there might have been a chance. It looked like they were stopped. Third and 12. I rolled a rare play. It said they snapped it to the split back, fullback, running back, same thing. Giovanni Bernard was in. He got a first down plus 2d6. And I'm like, are you kidding me? But then on the next play, because I put him inside the order red zone. First 10, the order 18. Uh, Safety blitz, sacked Dalton, strip sack, defensive tackle fumbles. Video review showed that it was a fumble. The orders moved the ball, couldn't. And when the quarter ends, the Bengals have third and 10 at their own 18. Now I've got to do stats for this last Bengal drive. So he's X. Then Bernard runs for 10 and 0. And then Dalton throws another incomplete pass. They got a third down, first down by the run. They have a third down, but it's not done yet. So now I'm going to save a lot, always save. Now I'm ready to move on. So we're going to move our copy, move to the end, create a copy, rename the second quarter. Now this is what I do. Do not delete this column. You can delete everything else. So I delete, go up here, tell it to fill with no fill, make the print be black. Now for this, I know the Bengals are going to have start. Now watch this. I'll copy all these, go right here. It will fill in the rest of the way. Put this in the second quarter. That's it. Well, okay. Go back to here. Copy all that. Go right here. Told you copy paste is your friend. There you go. I'm ready to start the second, almost ready to start second quarter. I do one other thing and I'm going to show it to you. But I'll tell you now, when I need the order stuff, I've already got the order stuff. Just copy, move over. Now, I got this stuff right here. I haven't changed it. I need to, so let's find out what the stats. I like keeping track of the stats after each quarter. Again, you don't have to do this, so let's look at the away stats first. Okay, rushing yards. Yeah, good. I don't want to do that. Okay, rushing. 7 for 89. They had a good day rushing. Dalton, 10, 7, 105, 2 touchdowns. They were sacked once for 7 yards. So their net passing is 98. So 7 plus 10 is 17 plus 1, 18 plays for 98 and 89. See here, what is that? 89 and 8 is 97, 97 and 90, 187 yards. They did have a fumble. They lost it. That gives them 1 turnover. They have 1 penalty for 10 yards. See, I can see it right here. Away stat, 1 for 10. Third down conversions. Well, they only had 1. 5, 4, 0, 9 first downs. So 18 for 187 yards. It's pretty good. The Oilers, not so good. Let's see a rushing. 8 for 36. That ain't bad. Passing. Blanda. Wow. 4 passes, 1, 2 yards. So, and no sacks. So their net passing yards will still be 2. So was that 12 plays for 38 yards? They didn't turn the ball over. Yeah, they did. They had an interception. Ah, dang it. An interception. Don't think they did any penalties. Nope. And they were 0 for 2 for their downs. First downs. A grand total of 2. And, oh, I did it in the wrong place. I did that on the second quarter. Copy. Okay, start above the total and then just do what all that's necessary. Let's erase this because this won't be the right totals. There you go. You're done. And that's how the video. That's how you do it. You've seen how to do everything I do, and then I just play out and do it again. Now, if I wanted to, what you could do is you could go in here and do something like this. Let's change it to something I can, something, yeah, that ain't dark enough. There we go. And now I can see, okay, this is what was done in the first quarter. Okay, and you could keep track of individual statistics throughout the first quarter. I don't. I used to. I don't. Uh, the only other thing you can see now, I've got statistics at the first, I have statistics after the half. When at the end of the game, I do not fill out. I don't fill out this. I go back and fill out this, and there you go. Uh, the only other thing I wanted to show you, if I had a video review, if let's say this video review overturned, I would write it out like this, have video review, and then write overturned, put this in this pink color to show that it really didn't happen, and then write down it would have been a sack -7 with Bainfield getting credit. That would have gone in that block right there. And I don't know anything else to tell you. If I have a question, leave a comment, hit me up on the forums. Eventually, I do want to make it where this information will automatically populate to right here. This format, I'm 99% sure will have to change or something will have to be added to it. But I've got things I have to figure out first. All right. You guys have a good rest of your day.